Okay, here are the highlights and some tips from the Etobicoke game. Let's start with the goals against. Here's goal number 1. It's on a D-zone face-off. We actually had a little trouble on our D-zone face-offs. We gave up a few goals. Okay, the one problem is we got the wrong people closing out. We got to get our wingers coming through. In this case, it's actually Zoe that's closing out. We got to get our wingers coming through hard. Wingers got to come out hard. Okay. Calandra's a little late, but she does block the shot, which is awesome. We get a bit of a bad bounce. And this girl makes a really nice play. Now, I think it's Naomi's trying to get her stick. Almost gets it. Not quite, Just, yeah, try to get their stick. She does. It's close. Just make sure we're closing out right away on the face-offs. But honestly, overall, a bit of an unlucky bounce. Yeah. So here's goal number 2. Very, very unlucky bounce. Probably could have been a penalty right here, but it's overtime. They're not always going to call him. Mac does a great job of blocking the shot. Hits like 3 things, goes in. Bad luck. Bit of bad luck this game, guys. Bit of bad luck. But we had our chances to win it. Maybe we didn't play our best game. We looked a little flat this game, but hey, man, it was a great run. Let's talk a bit about Etobicoke. You can see they've worked on their power play. They ran an umbrella against us. So you can see right here, boom, girl walks the line, really nice. And look at that. There's your 3 high. There's your 2 low. That's your umbrella. Now this girl right now, she knows she's got 3 options. If she shoots, she's got a double screen in front, which is great. She can pass to number 11 over here for a shot. But you can see we got Calandra right there. So her best option is to pass over here, which is what she does. And there you go. She steps in and shoots. My only criticism personally, I like the player to start a little bit higher, like right up here. Because you can see she doesn't have a lot of time. She gets the puck, and we're right there, Whereas if she's a little bit higher, she's going to have a little more time. Maybe this girl might go back door. Maybe she's going to have a chance to look before she shoots. Okay? Like, look at 44's wide open right there. Maybe it's a slide to the bumper for the quick shot, right? So when you get a little bit higher, you have more time to make a decision. But honestly, Etobicoke, you could see, was a little ahead of us with their power play. They've probably been working on it a lot more than us. Maybe they're a returning team. Maybe they practiced it last year, right? We're a pretty new team. So it's going to take us a little while, but once we get there, man, we're going to be so good. Etobicoke, they also, on their power play breakout, they ran what's called a double post. So you can see they have 2 high players. These are called posts. So they have a double post. That forces our D to back up, which basically creates a 3-on-2 down low. So it's, a little bit easier to break the puck out. The only thing I don't like about a double post is then when you break it out, you don't have anyone in the middle of the ice. So you can see they got one on this side, one on this side. They got this player, but they got no one in the middle. So what happens is when you make that pass, this player's choices are a little bit more limited, okay? They can do a stretch pass to here, but they're kind of covered. Their only other option is to pass cross ice or maybe to play it back to the D, kind of like we do, and then break the puck out. But your options are a little less limited, where if you have a player coming up the middle, maybe it's a little soft pass off the boards. That's why I personally like to run a single post, not a double, okay? But anyhow, we'll talk more about that later on. What else? Our umbrella. We did try to run the umbrella once, and we hadn't really worked on it very much, but you can see here, we got our D walking the line. We want to walk a little bit faster. We want this player coming up a little bit higher, and we definitely want to be communicating between these D, because you can see right here, one little pass, and we're walking in, and we're shooting probably from the top of the circles, right? And if you can imagine, that's going to give this player a really hard time, because if they close out, then it's a 2-on-1 in front. So what do we want to do? We want to make sure we're using our eyes, okay, if you're this D, and we're communicating if you're this D, because this is an easy play if we're just talking a little bit and looking a little bit more, okay? Here's another example. Here's an overload actually in the game. You can see Maya with the puck, bang. What do we got? We got 1, 2, 3. We're in an overload right now. And look at the opportunity we have here. we make that little pass here, and Ariana can either walk in and shoot, or she can walk and pass to one of the D. Our D could be, when their wingers are this low, our D can be way up here, right? Little pass for a shot, players going to the net. Just got to be a little more aggressive, and again, we got to communicate more. Like, passing in front is a good option sometimes, but when it's a 1-on-2 in front, the chances aren't that great. But we make that little pass right there, slide that puck. Oh my gosh, we're walking right in. Maybe Max going back door. Like, just got to use our eyes. We got to communicate a little bit more, okay? And D, let's be a little more aggressive. When they collapse like that, we got to come down a little bit more. But we're just starting on that, right? Forecheck. This is the most important thing on the power play. We got to have 2 goals. So you can see right here, our Calandra, big shot Calandra, and Chisholm, they switched, which is fine. But when you switch, this D has to play like a forward. We need 2 bulls, okay? And same with the other forwards. We need bulls here. We really have kind of like a fox and 2 hawks right now, right? And it's an easy clear. We got to have some aggression, okay? So now one thing I will say is I do like how we handle like our patience. Like, one other thing with the power play, patience is really important. I like Sarah gets the puck here. She doesn't just shoot it in. She's patient. She does a little escape turn, gets the puck to the weak side. Chisholm makes a little pass to Zoe. Good play. And then watch Horner's patience here. Wow, what a play. A little dangle. We got 2 in front. It's a great opportunity. That's what patience gets you guys. Gives you opportunities like that. Okay, here's another power play. This is all from the same 4-minute power play. I love this D-to-D pass. This is great. But just like we've been working on that second D-to-D, anytime you see that pass and you see all their players collapsing to one side, that's when you want to go back, and it's an easy breakout into the zone, okay? Instead, we force it up the congested boards, and we're trapped, right? So let's just make sure, again, we're using our eyes and we're communicating on that power play, because that's it. All these plays are easy. They're all easy plays. We just have to learn to see them and then communicate to each other. That's honestly what's missing, okay? So keep that in mind. Here's another quick tip for you. When you're coming through the neutral zone, this is a 1-on-1. This D is doing a really good job on gapping us up, Etobicoke's defenseman. Maybe use some crossovers in the neutral zone. It makes it a little harder for her to so easily angle you off, okay? So, this girl's doing a really good job of gapping. But again, a couple crossovers in and then crossovers out. Try to get to the red line, dump the puck in. Anyhow, just a little tip. Some highlights. Love this forecheck. Watch Rachel. And watch this little swing by this girl. She gets a 4-minute penalty. She's lucky she didn't get more, to be honest. Love this play by Mac. Love Bryn going to the net. Little 2-on-1, almost a rebound. Really good job. I thought Quinn played fantastic. She had a great game as usual. Both their goalies were fantastic in the tournament. Zoe had a great game too, blocking shots, rushes like this. She did not look tired at all. And, of course, her goal, first one of the game. Beautiful shot block. So, yeah, definitely, I got to say, Quinn and Zoe for players of the game in this one. Tough call. Beautiful goal, but I think I got to go to Quinn. She just had a solid, all-around great game. So, really good job, guys. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but so many great lessons from this game. So, let's implement it, get better on the power play. Maybe we score on that 4-minute power play and we win the game. All right, so here's to getting better. See you guys.